So welcome back to the review section. So to talk a little bit more about the story, this man, like you mentioned before, it wasn't the first or the second time that he's done this sort of situation. It turns out he's done it countless times, in fact. He's even done it to his acquaintances, so that means someone he knows.
Right. Acquaintance.
Acquaintance. Which is, I guess, a little stranger because he already knows those people. He doesn't really need to strike up a conversation by puncturing one of his acquaintances' tires. He could just simply talk to them.
Yeah.
Which I thought it was even stranger. So yeah, he's a very odd person.
Yeah, it definitely adds a level of strangeness to his approach. But I mean, there are many salient flaws with his method. I mean, firstly, driving with a flat tire is incredibly dangerous. Salient.
Salient.
Secondly, it's going to cost a lot to provide these spare tires, repair kits, and restitution. And I mean, thirdly, if this is your chosen method, then something's a bit wrong. Restitution.
Restitution. So how would you react if you were the victim? Imagine if you were the lady we first talked about and there was an uncannily resemblance between the guy, or woman for that matter, from this year and the previous year where you're like, I think she was the same person that helped me last time.
Yeah.
How would you react in this situation?
I'll be very hostile.
Really?
Whenever I get a sense of deja vu, it often affects me in a negative way.
Okay.
I really don't like it, and it kind of puts me in this very hostile mood, I guess.
Yeah.
So I've had something similar happen to me, not with my flat tire, but somebody's followed me in their car.
Oh, really?
And then pulled over, and I've pulled over,
Ah.
generally ready for a fight, and then it was my friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because they just got a new car, so I didn't identify it was them. But I would freak out if this was me. How about you?
Yeah, I also get a bit suspicious of people especially if I've seen them before. I'm pretty good with faces. I don't know if I'm good with names, but faces is something I'm quite good with at remembering. So when I get an inkling for something's just not right, I tend to go into that either fight or flight situation. And sometimes, depending on the person, it could end in fight, which I don't mean aggressively, but kind of stand up for myself.
Right.
Or I try to run away, I guess. So this whole situation was kind of a bit strange, a bit foolish. But as is foolish to get anyone's attention, no, not really.
Yeah, I can't.
I guess when you're young as well, you kind of, especially when you're very young, you kind of tease people when you're interested in them, and you do some dumb things that way. That wraps it up for our unit today, and we'll see you next time.